Hey folks, I don't know if I'm on or not right now. I'm going to look over at Facebook to see if I'm on YouTube right now. Facebook has me locked out. For all my people out there watching this, maybe on YouTube. Not quite sure if we have very many views or viewers or at all anybody watching on Facebook. We typically are not getting a lot of pull from the Facebook crowd, from the YouTube crowd just yet. So I'm just going to kind of slow through the, oh, here we go. I am live right now. Looks like I am live. We got one person. Slow through the, oh, here we go. I am live right now. Yeah, we've got one person in the room with us. So we're just going to keep streaming today and go ahead and do our show, our Motivation Monday on YouTube today. And I appreciate you guys coming through for a minute. I see a few people watching us. Again, we're on Facebook jail right now. So those of you guys that are watching right now via YouTube, we really appreciate you guys. We got a couple people watching on Twitch today. And one on Periscope. So again, thank you guys for coming through. I want to go ahead and do our Motivation Monday show because Mondays is always a great day to get started. This is something I do every day. I read this. It really gives me my marching orders. It kind of lets me become focused on those things so that I don't fall astray. And this is what it says, January 25th, 2021. When you find yourself reeling, remember that I am the solid rock on which you stand. I am your place of stability and safety. Come to me and find your place in me. I will strengthen you so that you can stand straight and tall without a sense of failure or shame. I am with you to cause you to have victory over the flesh and evil forces. Isaiah 54:7, no weapon formed against me or you shall prosper. And every tongue which rises up against you in judgment shall be condemned. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me. You know, I guess, hey, boy, I see you. Thanks for coming through, Leona. We still locked out of Facebook. So if anybody can share this to Facebook, I don't know if it's even possible to share it to Facebook. We are coming on a little bit early today because we're going to be on the road most of the afternoon. As many of you guys know, we'll be up in Stockton today at noontime. I'll be leaving for Stockton shortly. So I wanted to just come on and give a word today because I know, you know, there's a lot going on around us, and we do need to have that one central place that we can go to where we're going to have an idea of what to do. And he's just telling us to remember that God is your solid rock that you stand on. I am your place of stability. I know many times it feels like we're unstable. I know this weekend has been an incredible weekend for me because God just really gave me a sense of peace this week. Peace like I've never had before. That peace, they let me know that the work that we're doing is where he wants me to be. You know, that reassurance that everything that I've gone through to this point has been for a reason to get me to this point. And it became very obvious to me as I was walking this weekend. I just couldn't find nothing wrong. I couldn't find anything to be worried about. I couldn't think of one thing that I had to be concerned about this weekend. And it was just a beautiful weekend for me. It was one of the best I've ever had in my life, just to find that peace or that level of inner peace. You know, that sometimes I don't have because I'm reeling on the inside, worried about the work that I'm doing, if it's going to come together, or, worrying about, closing enough deals in order to maintain our company. Because one of the things about what I've done, people ask me all the time, Kenny, how is it that you've been able to stay open for so many years and stay in business? Well, it's because of that real feeling that I get, when I think that I've been inadequate, or I think that I need to do more just so that we can remain in place. That uneasiness that I get sometimes when we don't have the deals we need, or the uneasiness I get when I know that I've got to cut a check and I don't know where the money's going to come from. There's a lot of uneasiness, and I believe that that's what God is just telling me. Remember that I am your solid rock on which you stand. And you know what? That's the one thing the common thing that comes before me when I get in that place is I really just think to myself, God done already done enough things. Well, why can't I just believe he'll do this too? Because he's shown me so many times what he can do, what he will do, and he brought me out of places I never thought I would get out of. So why wouldn't he take me out of something like this? And that's what I want to do. My motivation Monday is, no matter what's going on, just remember what God has already done for you. He's already done some miracles for you. He's already brought you out of some things you never thought you would be able to get out of. So what would make you think he cannot get you out of this too? That's good work. And that's just for me, you guys. It's motivation mode. It motivates me as much as it does you guys, because half the time when I come out, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I just said today I'm going to bring this on. And then we got ready to come on this morning, and Facebook has us blocked. We cannot post anything to Facebook at all. I don't even know. I didn't personally do anything on Facebook myself, but I believe what happened, if you can't repost things too many times in so many groups. And what we do is, once we have these broadcasts, what we've been doing is we go and we take the broadcast and we post it in different groups. And we get a lot of traction from that. But there's a certain amount that is too much. Like at one point, I used to could do 10, and then we got shut down when I did 10. So they keep lowering that amount for us, because that's another way that we become visible and viable, is by reposting our posts. So those of you guys that are here with me right now, if you guys can repost inside of Facebook to groups, we would greatly appreciate it. They're not going to block you guys, but they will block me for reposting to groups. Like I put Leona. One of the groups I post to all the time is KRAB, KAREB. I post to the ARPB group. I post to the real estate groups. We post to the Filipino groups. We post to all these groups, and I'm telling you guys our secret right now, how we're getting these people. But we take my shows and repost them everywhere, so that's how we're getting a lot of views, and we're getting a lot of new members to our channel on Facebook, because we do have a new group channel on Facebook, a group that we set up for Session Real Estate, and that thing is growing very, very fast. So you guys just help us out. I need you guys to repost this, because again, this particular show is not on Facebook today. This show is on, what I'm doing right now is only on YouTube. It is also on Twitch. And it is also on Periscope. But all of our YouTube, all of our Facebook groups have been shut down. So when I get ready to go live, I got a big old red mark in front of me saying that we are restricted on Facebook. So we need to grow Twitch. Twitch is also a very valuable platform that every show that we have is also on Twitch. So if you want to go to Session Real Estate on Twitch, join that page, if you will. Also, if you could go to Periscope and find Session Real Estate on Periscope and join that channel. And then if you guys that are here, if you would start sharing our content in those mediums, if you could share our content around Twitch, on your page on Twitch once you set it up, as well as on YouTube. We want you to go and make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube page, and then share the videos. You can share those videos inside of Facebook or what have you, and that's where we're going to get around them for now. But again, that's our Motivation Monday today. Here it is. When you find yourself reeling, remember that I am the solid rock on which you stand. I am your place of stability and safety. Come to me and find your place in me, and I will strengthen you so that you can stand straight and tall without a sense of failure or shame. I am with you to cause you to have victory over the flesh and evil forces. Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you or me or our friends or our family shall prosper, and every tongue which rises up against you in judgment shall be condemned. This is the heritage of the saints of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me. That's the word of the Lord today, you guys. We got to stand on that thing right there. Just know that when you start trapping, just remember that God is our solid rock. That's for me today. When I start tripping, because I invariably will start tripping at some point of the day, can I give you another example? Say you guys are way up on this mountain and you get up on the top of the mountain and you look down, you say, ooh, how did I get up here? That's when you remember that God is your refuge right there. Because as you're starting to grow, as you start growing your business and your business is getting higher and higher, you start getting to a place where you can't control anything anymore. It is outside of your control, and you have to rely on God to put the pieces together that's going to allow you to get where you want to go, because you don't know where you're going. You don't know what things you have need of even now. As you're growing your business and you're growing, you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but God does. And when you start tripping, and like myself, my anxiety comes because I started thinking too far ahead. I'm thinking about next week today. How am I going to get through next week? And when I do that, God can bring me together to keep that anxiety down. Kenny, don't think about that right now. Let's deal with next week. Can you just deal with what I got you doing now? Because you don't have any problems right now. You don't have no issues right now. You're not under pressure right this minute. Okay, just deal with the now. What's going, and see, I read that book a couple of weeks ago, and it really changed my life. Don't worry about stressing about what's going to happen next month, what's going to happen at the end of this week. Don't trip on what's tomorrow. Just be tripping. Put all your energy on just today. Just today. Just be happy in this moment. And you don't have to worry about the next moment. That's my Motivation Monday. Thank you guys for coming through. Share this around different platforms, Facebook, for sure, because we can't do anything on Facebook for a little bit. Peace and blessings to y'all. We love you guys. Motivation Monday. Bye-bye.